Hello folks and welcome to Imperator Rome. Yes indeed, it's finally here, at least for us YouTubers who have received a press code. So it's early access, and some things might not be exactly as they will be on release day yet, but most of what you see here is, of course, final. A little heads up, I do work as a freelance video editor for Paradox, so I may be a little bit biased. Of course, I'm not allowed to have opinions yet. Only on release day am I actually allowed to technically do reviews and stuff. But I just feel like it's good to have all the cards on the table. Anyway, this map is glorious. Look at this. Look at the way it spins and the way you can zoom in. Oh, and that terrain overlay there. This is going to be a lot of fun, I hope. And here's the thing. Who do we play? Well, obviously you know already, and I also kind of know, but I just want to go through the process of my thought process for choosing the particular country that I have chosen. We'll be playing as Suionia over here in Sweden. I am, of course, Swedish, so, I mean, this is the thing, this is not even, I don't think they're even Germanic technically yet. They're of the Tuistic culture and Suebi culture and Tuistic religion, but still, I just want to be in the region. It's also at the corner of the map, and I think will give us ample opportunity to experiment with the migratory tribe mechanics, maybe even become civilized if that's a possibility, and just learn the mechanics of the game. I mean, of course we could learn the game by playing Rome, by playing Egypt, the Seleucids, the Mauryans here, even the Etruscans or you know, whoever else, but it's just such a mess. It's so much to take in at first, right, that I just want to be in my own corner and do that. Like, Macedon would have been really cool, but I want to build from the ground up and kind of understand the basic mechanics of the game before I take on a challenge or something that's also kind of cliche and maybe a little bit too easy. I will admit, though, I wanted to play Bactria, because they are a Hellenic Macedonian, like one of the successor states of the Alexandrian Empire that collapsed 18 years before this, and in real history, they were around for a couple of hundred years after this, actually, and conquered quite a bit of India, Pakistan, this region up to the Indus River. However, they start off as a subject of the Seleucid Empire, and they're big compared to everyone else around here, but they're tiny compared to these two, so I don't think it'd be great fun, at least for me learning the game and for you watching in the beginning to kind of follow that. But I do want to come back and play Bactria once I feel secure enough. Suionia is kind of cool as well because obviously, eventually, maybe it kind of becomes Sweden. The thing is, this part of history, it's kind of very, we don't really know what happened over here, so a lot of this, I think, is just the best possible guess that the developers could make, based on literature and stuff. But if I'm not mistaken, the Suionia people in general originated somewhere in Scandinavia, northern Germany, and during the Great Migrations during the fall of the Roman Empire, actually migrated most likely to Suebi here, which is nowadays Galicia, which eventually would become spread into Portugal, etc. over many centuries, but is now part of Spain, yada yada yada. But the cool thing is obviously that I'm both Swedish and I'm Brazilian, which means I'm of Portuguese heritage, and I just feel like, you know, that's kind of cool if that's the case, that we're playing this tribe that might have, you know, I might have ancestors going back to on both sides. Obviously, everyone has ancestors everywhere over here, but you know, well, I think we'll do this. So before we start here, we can just see some of the features. You can open this up for multiplayer. This is the political map mode. Oh, right. There's a slight difference. The political map mode. I mean, this shows less color, obviously, as you can see, and the player map mode is mostly for multiplayer. There, we can see here our ruler, Heraldic Gundred. This is a migratory tribe, which means we can just basically take our people in every place and just move them and colonize other areas. Which will, I don't know if we'll do that, but we'll see. We have this leader here. He has 2 martial, 7 finesse, 1 charisma, and 3 zeal. We also have 24 pops. Oh no, we have 24 pops and 8 cities. And they're all tribesmen. Now, I have had time to get acquainted with a little bit of the mechanics in general of the game, but not the specifics. So, if you're watching this in the far future, you'll cringe, and I'm sorry. I'll also cringe at myself. But, you know, there are no other Let's Plays to watch as I'm making this. So, I just have to learn. There is a tutorial, actually. I don't know if you saw that in the beginning, but the thing is with the tutorial is, like, it basically teaches you what the powers are and how to use armies and conquer stuff as Rome, but it gives you basically infinite money, and no one cares when you take all of Italy, which is, you know, doing it in over here it's very different from playing Rome with unlimited money. But okay, here's the plan. We have 2 tribes. We have 2 tribal armies here. We can look at government, clan chiefs. These are the clans. And there are 3 of them. I think one of them doesn't actually have an army or something. Size of retinue, there we go. That's me. We'll build our own army in a second. And these guys can rebel. They can also do actions on their own. And I cannot remove them from their command, which is different from other countries. Basically, in this tribe, we don't want them to rebel. We don't want them to take power. We want them to always be loyal, and we want to keep a balance of power. We also want to make money. We want to have people, manpower. We want to gain these political points, which is it's basically like EU4 with the monarch points here. We want to gain stability, of course. We don't want high aggressive expansion, and we don't want high tyranny. So those are basically the EU4 mechanics for people who have played EU4 before. There's also pops in each city. Like each province is like a whole area. Like this purple area over here is a province. This blue area here is another province. But each individual sub-province, if you want to call it that, is actually called a city. And they have pops, and the pop mechanics are kind of like the pop mechanics, or they're not exactly obviously the same, but they remind, they're very similar to the stuff that you see in Victoria 2. Except here you can move, you can promote the pops, you can convert them, and you can assimilate them. So that's the thing you can do. There are 4 types of pops, as far as I'm aware. I don't think there are any more. We only have tribesmen, but each kind of pop gives you something. Slaves give you more output of the resources produced in each city. Freemans give you more manpower. You can see all of this. Tribesmen give you more base tax and manpower. And a citizen... Ooh, a citizen of Rome gives research points and commerce value. So basically, here you produce stuff, here you produce research, and here in between there's a balance of manpower and tax. We also have trade, and we have surplus of woad here in our provinces that give us tribesmen happiness. We can also create trade routes to trade for stuff from our for each region here, and we can also trade away our surpluses for money. Now, when it comes to pops, because here's the aim. I want to basically stay in my corner. I could, you know, move all my troops and then go somewhere else, but I'm not that advanced yet. I don't feel like doing that. So what I want to do is basically make Suionia here become great and become a civilized state, because there's this map mode here, civilization, right? We're not very civilized because we're a migratory tribe, but then you can go to, you know, the Mediterranean here. Oh, they're all civilized and they have, you know, great stuff. So the more civilized you are, I think the more you can also change your government types, and obviously we can have citizens and better research and all of that. So we want to create a great civilization. To do that, however, we want to change the base. We can't just change the superstructure, right? We have to actually change the base. And so we are going to go for some population growth first, I think. You know, we want to be a populous region, and then eventually we want to make those pops more civilized so that they can settle down and create great cities and trade and stuff. And of course, once they do that, we can then change the government, because we have the material conditions to actually express the desires of the new population dynamics into new government forms. There's also something that took me a while to realize here. We have technology, which is the left-hand side, and we have inventions. So basically, the bars fill up as technology is researched. And once you reach a new level, you get access to new inventions. So we're going to take a couple of inventions here, or maybe one invention, and you'll see that they have a limit. Like, you can only research all of these, right? And then you'll have to wait until the next technological level to actually take something else. We are going to go for a tribal reserve, because then tribesmen can output more stuff. Having gemstones would be really cool, because as a trade good that we can open up a trade route, but we don't have access to that because there's no one close to us that produces gemstones. Instead, we're going to go for fish so we can increase our population growth. Totally forgotten here, but we probably want to ally people, so I'm going to ally Suionia here. And I think Burgundia offer alliance. Burgundia seems to want to break the alliance. Okay, well, I went ahead and allied, what are these called? Romaricia. Alright, so we have this local autonomy thing enacted for our province of East Gothia, but I think we'll try civilization effort. Guesstonia will offer us an alliance. No, you'll be conquered. Alright, we're gonna put ourselves as the commanders of this army here. This dude is really annoying. He's a clan chief, and he's only 27, but he's losing loyalty mostly because he is not of the same culture and has a bunch of loyal cohorts. Ooh, a war! Yes, I'll accept. See, in my attempts, I have not... Like, these people are allied and in a bunch of defensive pacts. When I was playing on my own, no one entered defensive pacts. It was just like, I could just invade everyone, which is kind of nice. But then I got a civil war. I love this province. I was actually preparing a joke for it, like, when I was going to invade Guesstonia here. I was going to say, I just kinda want this city. Aha, so one of the clan chiefs wants to move troops from our disloyal dude, or the dude who will be disloyal, to his own stuff. And you know what? Sure, we'll do that. Ah, Guesstonia wants stuff. You know what? Sure, since I can't invade you now. Alright, so there's also the mechanic of centralization as a migratory tribe, which measures how settled or migratory we are, or kind of like what bonuses we get. It doesn't really say how to get more centralization though, which is a bit annoying. Oh, look at this sexy population map mode. Oh. Actually, this guy's really annoying. Like, he's pretty decent, and he's also charismatic. Where can I see his traits? I just know that if you hover over popularity here, we can see that his charisma is increasing his popularity. Let's get some technology speed. I mean, it's at 0, but I guess we can increase it by doing this. No, we can't. Right, we need the right kind of pops. We need citizens. So let's see if we can promote. Let's promote. That costs... Okay. Can I promote you? Yeah, I can, right? Cost 15. Ruler, corruption is tribe, cost 10. Glorious. Oh, this guy is so disloyal now that he is marching on his own and I can't actually control him. What's this? Ooh. Performed mights. This is a dangerous precedent. Discipline. Yeah, actually, let the soldiers have their due. Let's make this guy a little bit less popular, shall we? Actually, are you still alive? Wait, what happened? Where's your army? You died? Oh, now he's building a new one. Right, we have laws. I've been just only looking at government here, but we have laws that probably increase centralization. What's this? Offer of an alliance from Guthonia. Again, not really a fan of you. Then again, you are allied with my ally, but no. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, so this guy's also losing loyalty at a pretty rapid rate. And it's, oh, because he has loyal cohorts. But I also have cohorts. I don't understand. Is civil war inevitable in these tribes? Ah, here we go. More centralization. An event will spend civic power, of course. I want to centralize. Right, yeah. There is stuff for civilization and centralization. I guess we also have a cap on about 10 civilization level, I think it says here. Yeah, because of our government form. So once we have more, then we can actually do stuff. Ooh, people are gathering in places. Yes, a little incentive is all that's needed. Here we go. We want to start building a marketplace. I know we don't have that much money, but let's do it. Oh, looks like this is it. Let's fabricate a claim on, is it East Gothia? I don't never remember. Yeah, it's East Gothia. I know, oh, yeah. It's about the same there. I also it's kind of weird how you immediately click. I mean, you might end up misclicking, but we're gonna declare war. They don't seem to have any allies left, so I'm ready. We'll call in all our allies because I don't know. I like to be on the safe side. Boom. What? We can't trade with anyone? There's no one that wants to trade stuff? Come on. Why wouldn't you trade? We'll lose capital bonus. Oh, terrible timing. They attack us, we get defeated, and then one day later our reinforcements come in. White peace imminent? Are you kidding me? I'm sieging down the thing I want. Ugh. I don't know if... Has Gothia decided to just desettle that province? I captured it, and then it just has 0 pops. Did we kill everyone there? Maybe that's what happened. Because it's decolonized now, and that's kind of an eyesore. So, the most disloyal dude of all could get 5 random cohorts. And the province loyalty can keep dropping for 10 years. Oh my god. Because we refuse service. The thing is, he's also the heir. But I guess we'll do this. We're gonna do consulting the elders for the national unrest. This is because of our war exhaustion, which is super high. But we're about to siege down Öland here. Or Eoia. And then we should be done. We'll give our allies the 1 province here. We'll take the rest around there. And is there anything else? No. Let's go. Ah, yes. Our enemies deserve no quarter. Leonia didn't declare war, but they broke the alliance, of course, because they probably want stuff. Conflicting interests. Yeah, I get it. It's fine. We're still allies. Alright, good. So I already forgot the start date of the game, but I feel like it's kind of nice just to pan over the map, see how big Rome has grown already. I mean, they started off with, I think it was like this area here, and now they've, oh, it's gonna be, I mean, obviously the game is centered around Rome, but, you know, it'd be nice if Etruria had destroyed them or something. Who else is big? Moria's pretty big over there. Bactria doesn't seem to have changed much. Phrygia and Egypt seem to... I don't know where... I think Phrygia might have won that, actually. It's very interesting. Down here in the south, we actually seem to have a couple of citizens, which is actually kind of nice. I wish it could actually say here, you know, how you can change centralization. I know now from the laws and stuff, but also, why did it stop increasing? I wanted to keep increasing. I mean, the goal here is to get this, form tribal kingdom, would be a settled tribe. And then afterwards, I think there might be more stuff to take a look at. Okay, this is kind of weird. Look here. So we have 10.03 civilization in a bunch of cities here. So in certain places we have 11 because of the marketplace. Even though it says civilization cannot be higher than 11, and elsewhere higher than 10. So I really don't understand how that works. And also, what's this? A trade hub is developing. Where's Mior? Ah, it's over here. It's this one. We went with... sorry, I totally forgot. I ended up clicking it without actually discussing it, but we had the option to gain 2 tribesmen, 2 freemen, or 2 slaves. The freemen would have been of the wrong culture. We could also have grown the population naturally and stuff, but I think having 2 Suoni tribesmen, or 2istic Suoni tribesmen is better, because then we start assimilating the cultures down here. Anglia just gave me money. Anglia is over here. Okay. Lemovia also sends us gifts. Okay. Anglia is fighting a bunch of people. They are fighting our allies, though. But I'll let them pass. I'm also gonna ally them. I think, you know, Anglia, they have a cool flag. Of course, that's why I'm allying them. Also, wow. Okay, these are the advances. I'm like, wait, is he stupid? No, he has a 5.586. Blessing of Tius. Lovely. Rome, stop. Rome, what are you doing? Look at that. Look at that. We were here. I was here like 2 years ago, or a year. I don't even know. Like, of course I'm gonna end up playing Rome at some point, but I don't think I'm gonna make a Let's Play out of it, because it's probably just way too easy, to be honest. Like, how do you learn things if it's so easy that you can just smash everyone? How are you ever gonna have fun? Move slaves cost bonus. I'm not even moving slaves, so I'll take the money. Also, Leonia seems to have peaced out, and they are annoyingly big now. Also, we can't change any laws because we have the clan chief that is disloyal, apparently. That's the thing. Oh, so annoying. But then again, I'm learning, and I hope you are as well. Speak of the devil, apparently they've decimated, or not decimated, pillaged, kinda. Not just kinda pillaged, they've pillaged kinda. And he refuses to punish his soldiers, but I will decimate his legions, or his clan. Ah, we can pick a tradition. This is going to be our first tradition here. And you can only pick so many of them. So you can go deep or kind of wide, but not really that deep, as far as I've understood it. And I think I like the idea of a shield wall, and just this kind of thing in the middle here seems more... not Viking, because, you know, these are not Vikings, but kind of Viking-ish, so we'll go with that. Strike and withdraw. Also, there are barbarians, and they are destroying my ally. Oh, here's something I should have chosen. Apparently we can choose military ideas. And yeah, we'll do that. Apparently you can pick all of these, but we're only allowed the military ideas. I don't know why these aren't grayed out. But it says here that you have to hold in, from the military idea group in order to get the matching bonus. So, martial ethos and ordered retreat, I think? That'd be nice. Ah, so you get a matching bonus and then you get an extra power. Damn, I should have done this earlier. And then plus national tribesman output. Are you crazy? Why didn't you tell me? Why wasn't there a pop-up here? Ooh, accept the tribesman from Bergamo over to Mior. Yes. It's kind of nice. Like, I think these are sort of named after kind of-ish Italian, or not Italian, like Latin names. But I just realized this is like Möre, as in modern day Swedish. And this over here, Arboga, is actually Arboga, I think. So that's kind of cool. So this loyal dude is demanding money. You think I'm gonna just pay you a bunch of money that you can use against me? Crazy. For 300 religious power, we can increase our stability by 1, of course. I will do that. I like my stability at 2 so that we can still get events that give us a +1. Horlyrix wants to raise 3 more units. No. And again, he has flocking to the banners. Great. Vist. Well, I'm saying it in modern Swedish, but it'd be funny if it had 2 S's like Vist, because I'm about to build a fort and I was about to say Vist, do we need a fort? Which basically means right? Don't we need a fortress? No. Okay. Well, my puns are terrible. I should really stop. Well, I think we've done enough talking for this episode. I think we'll wrap it up here. Actually, we'll do one more day because I like to stop on my birthday. There we go. And yeah, we are 26 years in because I checked the start date. The start date is the 450, right? So here we go. I really hope this has served us some purpose at least. I think I'm learning. We're not expanding as fast as I had hoped, but our population is growing. If we take a look at the population map, we see that, you know, we have one of the densest provinces up here in Scandinavia for now. Civilization-wise, the south is getting quite civilized here, but we're catching up. We're doing stuff. And one day we'll be a settled tribe, and perhaps one day as well, a republic or a kingdom. I really hope you join me in my journey in Imperator, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like, and let me know what you want me to do, or if you have any tips, leave them in the comments below. I appreciate all the comments, or most of them at least. This has been GameGabster. I'll see you later. Farewell.